We're standing here on East Campus, and this is part of the community garden. There's about 100 plots out here actually, and most of them are faculty and students that are here on University of Nebraska's campus. And the great thing about being at the University of Nebraska is that we have students and staff from all over the world. And many of these students and staff actually live on campus and they have gardens here. Many of these gardeners are from Vietnam, from China, from different parts of Africa, and Central and South America. So it's really incredible to see some of the different unique varieties that are unique to us in Nebraska, but very common in the countries that they come from, and also all of the different growing methods. There's just so much to learn out here at these gardens. There's all sorts of different staking methods here at the community gardens. You know, I haven't had a chance to talk with some of these gardeners to find out if this is exactly what they would have been doing in their home country, but we're all students and we like to do things, or faculty, and we like to do things on the cheap. So there's a lot of using sticks to actually stake things. You'll see it used for tomatoes, for peppers, for eggplant, things we would have never thought of. There's a lot of different vegetables growing in these gardens. Of course, we have the staples like what we think of, cucumber and peppers and tomatoes and onions. But there's a lot of other things. We have some gardeners that are growing elephant ears. We think of them as an ornamental plant that we grow in our balconies or in our pots, but actually the root is edible. And so many of the gardeners have elephant ears growing. We also have things like bitter melon growing here. We think of melons as being really sweet, succulent type of things that we eat, but bitter melon, same family, but completely bitter taste. But it's something that many of them grow, especially for use in Vietnamese cooking. We also see plants such as amaranth growing here, and it's a great, we tend to think of amaranth as something that we get at the farmer's market in the fall for fall decoration, and that's why I grew it in my garden, but come to find out it's very, very edible, and the leaves can be sauteed or used in salads, and many of the gardeners grow that here. We see things such as bok choy, which is more of an early crop that they'll use in stir fries. We have an interesting type of spinach growing here in the gardens, which is actually a native to Eastern Asia. So it grows in those really hot times. It's just started to grow as it reached 90 degrees. Now it's happy vine spinach. And it's called Malabar spinach.